What's happening, everybody? Welcome to the channel we call Ride and Shine. My name is Antonio. I wish you all a warm welcome. Another ride is at hand, another adventure, another dollar, and most importantly, guys, another word of advice having everything to do with GRUBHUB today, guys. As a matter of fact, I'm not working today. I'm not working at all. I'm not on shift. I'm on my way to attend a reception being run by a charitable organization, which the good people at Project Hospitality have purchased 25 of my images. For those of you who know me, you know I'm a photographer. I'm a professional photographer, and they were nice enough to purchase 25 images, and they are using the images framed, small images. They're not large. They're like 8x10 prints, and they're using them as favors for this dinner party that I'm attending. And it is for a they're basically celebrating, I don't know if it's a Thanksgiving party. I have no idea what it is, but all I know is that my photos are going to be part of the they're going to be the favors. So I'm going there as an honorary guest, because I took the photo that is going to be the favorite for the party. But anyways, guys, enough about me. I know this is YouTube, and YouTube is all about being personal. Unlike other social media like Facebook, where, you know, everyone just posts information on GRUBHUB and DoorDash and everything. And YouTube is different in that aspect. YouTube is more personal. We're all here to get to know each other, make friends, establish a community. And that includes talking about our personal lives from time to time. And, yeah, that's about it for me and my day. Had to take a day off because of this, but you got to do what you got to do, man. Life is all about good memories, guys. Good memories, establishing good memories that last a lifetime. And if you got to take a day off to have some fun, then do it, because life is short, man. Life is short. And it ain't all about the paper, man. It ain't all about the paper. But speaking of the paper, we, as Premier drivers, GRUBHUB Premier drivers, are supposed to make more money. And of course, this is market dependent. But for the most part, in most markets, I can guarantee you that you will make more money as a Premier driver, especially in a busy market. And a lot of people I meet on YouTube, or, you know, they don't agree. A lot of people don't agree with me, and a lot of people always promote cherry picking as their go-to method of making money in this business. I think if you guys would go ahead and look at my previous videos that I made some videos before this one that went into all this in full detail. I don't want to go over the difference between being a Premier driver and a Pro driver. I don't want to go over it again. But I wanted to make a point. I wanted to reiterate a point that one of my commenters made in the previous video. I forgot her name. You could go ahead and check it out. She said that cherry picking markets, GRUBHUB markets with lots of cherry pickers in them, cause GRUBHUB to hire more drivers, guys. And that makes sense, because if there's a market where everyone's constantly cherry picking and GRUBHUB is constantly backed up with lowball offers, the most logical conclusion is to hire more drivers, right? Now, we don't want that. I do this full time, man. I like to make my $100 a day minimum. 1 to 120, 140. I like to make that, and I hope it stays that way. Sometimes I need to rely on other apps to make that money. Luckily, I can do it with just GRUBHUB, and yeah, if it gets slow, I have backup apps. But if this market that I'm in, I always thought it needed drivers, because I keep getting those messages where GRUBHUB is busy I met a couple Uber Eats drivers yesterday, and they said that Grubhub isn't hiring. They showed me the email, and it said they were not recruiting in this region, which struck me as a surprise, because I was surprised because I thought they needed drivers based on, I mean, I get a lot of stacked orders, man. I do pretty well with stacked orders here. And, you know, then there's the messages, of course, where Grubhub sends asking drivers to flip their app on because they're busy. So that brings me to think that maybe Grubhub has a reliable fleet of drivers in this area, in this region, and they're relying on the established fleet, and because we're reliable, you know. Because I'll tell you one thing: every Grubhub driver that I meet on the road in this region tells me the same thing. They're all premier drivers. So if Grubhub can establish a fleet of premier drivers, they don't need a lot of drivers. And if it gets busy, they call upon the drivers that they already have signed up. So for them to not be hiring was pretty surprising, I must say. But anyways, I've made my point, guys. Does cherry picking, would cherry picking, with a market full of cherry pickers, cause Grubhub to hire more drivers? Yes or no? That about does it, guys. I'm going on 7 minutes, and I'm also approaching the beautiful hall that this party is being held at. I can't wait. I hope they have good food. Anyways, I'm out. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I wish you all the best. If you guys have any questions, any comments, please feel free to comment. And I enjoy exchanging advice with you all and prospering from each other's experiences and knowledge. Until next time, guys, this is Antonio signing off.